Good morning. Welcome to one of our Tale and Tales craft times. Today we're going to make a chicken out of a paper plate. If you don't have a paper plate, don't worry about that at all. Go ahead and just get a piece of white paper and cut a big circle out of it, or have Mom help you cut a big circle out of it, whichever way works best for you. Okay, the things that you'll need other than the paper plate today, you're going to need some red paper, some yellow paper, some black paper, and if you don't have those, go ahead and use some white paper. Once you cut out your shapes, you can color them in with your crayons to give them the colors that you need. You're also going to need a pencil, a pair of scissors, and some glue, and it doesn't matter if you have bottle glue or a glue stick, they'll both work. All right, let's get started. We're going to go ahead and put those things aside. We're going to need them in just a little bit. And the first thing we're going to use is our red paper. Okay, so on your red paper, you're going to lay down your hand and you're going to trace around it. Spread your fingers just a little bit and then go ahead and take your pencil and go all around your hand and trace it out. I'm sure many of you have done this over and over in school, so you're experts. I'm going to actually have to put my camera down in order to trace my hand. Once you get it traced, you can go ahead and cut it out, and then we'll be ready for the next step. Okay, you should have your hand all cut out. And then once you get your hand cut out, you're going to need to do one more thing with your red paper. Go ahead and grab any scrap of red that you have. And on it, you can see I've already drawn mine because I couldn't draw it one-handed. We're going to go ahead and draw sort of a peanut shape. So it's a little bit round on the top and then a little wider on the bottom. Okay, so once you draw that out, go ahead and cut that out as well. Okay, so now in the red, you have your hand and you have your little red sort of gobbler thing. The next thing we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and take that yellow. And then on the yellow, what you're going to do is cut out a triangle. And I've already cut mine out, so I just went from the corner, cut up, and then down, or you could cut up and then up from this side until you get a triangle. Okay, once you get your triangle cut out, you're going to take your black, and I actually cut mine off. So there's your black paper. I cut off from the bottom just a little a little rectangle. And I'll show you that here in a second. Okay, so there's my rectangle, and then I'm going to take that rectangle and I'm going to fold it in half. And the reason I'm folding in half is because that's going to be our two eyes. Now we're going to cut two circles. So if you think you can cut a circle, that's fine. If you're not so sure about cutting a circle, go ahead and get a dime and trace around it, and that would